Hello world. Today I've got a couple of announcements to make. Okay, so a couple of things I'm going to mention, and before I tell you what they are, I'm going to tell you it's pretty much things I'm planning on doing, and I'm going to tell you why I'm going to do them. Let's start at the beginning. A while back, during the sick period, I bought a domain, and the idea was I was going to start try and start a ministry from it. Just something for Christians or people who are seeking God or for whatever. It was going to be a resource to help them defend the faith, or for those who have questions about the faith, get answers. And I called it Science-Based Christianity. So I bought this domain. I have a website there. At the moment it is empty as I'm recording this, but my plan is I'm going to start filling it up now. And I decided after I'd had it for a while, but the sickness and everything, I never had a chance to do anything. So I've decided it's time to fill it up. I will put the link to the site in the description. Hopefully by the time this goes live, I will have something on it. We'll see, but if you do follow it and keep up with it, it will fill up as time goes by, because I'm going to put some time and energy into what I believe, why I believe it, and it will have it will not be, shall we say, wishy-washy feeling type thing, because that's not the goal. This is supposed to be able to be, why do we Christians believe what we believe? Why do we do what we do? So it will be theological to a point. It is going to be Bible-based, but it's also going to be scientific, in the sense that it will be based on logical thinking and reasoning, and things that make science being knowledge, of course. So, and I will also use it to refute false ideas that people have of Christianity, but also of science. So I'm going to be using it for pretty much that. And what I'm going to be doing is I've decided I've got to start somewhere. By the way, there's also an Instagram handle if you want to find it on Instagram to get updates when something new comes on. I will put that in the description as well, maybe even on the screen, but that will be there as well. But what I'm going to start doing for the next while, because I believe this is important, is I'm going to be doing a Bible study on the first few chapters of Genesis. And the reason why I'm going to do that, two things that spurred me on. Number one, it's always been a passion of mine, science, and how does it fit with the Bible and that sort of thing. I've always looked into it, looked into evolution, how do you combine it, and just to come right out the gate, I don't like to beat around the bush. I'm a creationist, a young earth creationist. I do believe what the Bible says, and I believe there's good science to back it up. So I will be discussing that, of course. If you want, you can refute me. I would say watch my videos, and if you think I say something that's not right, put it down in the comments, and I will answer you to the best of my ability. Or I may even come to a point to say, hey, you're right, if you are on things. So just put it down in there. I'm open for the discussion and the debate. But I think it's important to bring this out there. And the reason why I'm going to do this, and why I decided to get this going, is apart from my general interest in it, I, a while ago, came across an apologist on his website, and he put up a video, and he's what you'd call a theistic evolutionist. He believes God used evolution, and look, people must believe what they want to believe, and we all come to our own conclusions. I think as long as we have the basics of Christianity right, how are you saved? What is sin? Those sort of things, how do you please God? How do you get to heaven? What does it mean to be a Christian? How do you live as a Christian? If you can get the basic things right, acceptance of that Jesus is God, the Trinity, if those are things right, I don't have a problem with the secondary and tertiary beliefs. We are all different. We have different opinions on things. We also, we are fallible. We will not know everything. But what I don't like is how some people treat the Bible. And one of the things I always say, text out of context is pretext. And that's one of the things I don't like, is when people just cherry pick the Bible for their own belief systems. And what I also don't like is what this guy did is he said he was going to let the Bible explain the Bible. And if you do that, that's why I'm a creationist. But he all of a sudden started to quote people who said things about the Bible. And that's not letting the Bible explain the Bible, that's letting people explain the Bible. And basically he took the first few words of Genesis, which is, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth, and he turned it into some time when, at some point, God gave a purpose to the earth, to heavens and the earth. And all of a sudden, that powerful text in the beginning was neutered. And to me, that's not even explaining the Bible, because he took things that are so clear and muddied them. And you have to do that, otherwise you can't believe in theistic evolution, is my personal opinion. So you've got to start fiddling with the Bible. And so then I thought, no, I have ever done a Genesis Bible study, and I decided I'm going to dust it off, update it, go through it. I've started doing that, and I'm hopefully it'd be with this video, or else it'll be next week. I'm going to bring up part 1, and I'm going to go through a couple of lessons to explain Genesis, and I'm going to use it to explain how I as a Christian look at Genesis, but also science around it, and how the Bible and science are not in contradiction to each other. Look, there are areas of science that have got nothing to do with the Bible, and areas of the Bible have got nothing to do with science. And people like to put those together like, look, it's a contradiction. They've got nothing to do with each other. I'm going to show how you can put science and the Bible together, and how you can, as a normal, sane, rational person, believe in a God who created the world 6,000 years ago, and not go against science. And so I hope this is interesting to people. Keep your eyes open. I'm really going to do my best to get the part 1 of the Genesis study out, or at least the intro to the Genesis study out before, at least with this video, and then we can see when the different parts come. I'll do my best for that. But do keep an eye out open. My channel will, for the next while, be bringing those out. I will also be publishing them on the website, sciencebasedchristianity.com. So like I say, keep your eyes open, and I hope this helps you, answers your questions, maybe raises questions that you can discuss. And yeah, just do follow me on Instagram. I will put the link down below as well, and just keep well, and God bless.